everyone, let's make this beautiful bow tie as seen in this video together. So at this point, I already rolled out the fondant that I needed, and I realized it's just too long. So what I was just doing here is just to trim it down with my pizza cutter. And at this section, from this video, it is even still looking too long, so I needed to divide this particular fondant into two. At this point, I was contemplating which method of bow should I use, because I have two methods of making bows already. I was just contemplating which one should I use, which one should I not use. So at this junction, I already know the method I'll be using, so I was just trimming it down a bit because I realized it was still too long. So what I did now is to make sure that I divide the fondant into two equal parts. So I used my craft knife to make a point at the middle. Then I used my pizza cutter to cut it into two equal parts. So after this point, the bow I delivered on that particular cake was not a plain bow. It had an imprint on it. So that is what I'm using this particular tool to do. It's like a rock-like to make it have like a rock-like effect on the body. So yeah, of course I will do that on the two sides of the bow. Then after that, then I can now start forming the bow with my two hands. As seen here, I folded it into two. I pinched the bow, the tip of the bow, and being a bow that will be sitting on the board of the cake, I made sure that I flattened the bottom side of the bowl so that it can sit perfectly on the board. So I repeated the same thing for the other side of the bowl. I don't know if this is the right or the left side. Yeah, I think this is the left side of the bowl. I repeated the same thing. I folded the tip. I flattened the bottom side of the bowl so it can sit on my cake board. And what I was just doing is just to make sure the two of them get infused to each other, and I used my glue gun, which is my CMC, and my water to bring them together. Yeah, bring them together so that they can form the bow that we need. And so this place is what I was just doing, is just working my way through it. I added some corn flour to my cake board. I placed the bow on the cake board while I do my work on the bow. And then the last part of the bow, I don't know what this part is called. I just know this is the last part of the bow. And I rolled out my fondant again. I made the imprint on it, and then I placed it in the middle of the two bows. Yeah, so that's just what I'm doing here. This is the point where I'll be I'm doing the imprint on the bow. And then I also use my glue gum, which is CMC, water. Add a little bit, not too much, so that it will not become messy. I did it to the other side of this thing. I don't know what this thing is called. I added it to the other side, and then I placed it in the middle. So this one will also help to bring the two bows together to form one. Yeah, the two half bowls together to form one big bowl. And from here, I can see that my bowl is good to go. I just needed to just make it look more realistic. So this is our bowl, and then I added tissue. Yeah, I added tissue. Not tissue, paper roll. I added paper roll in the middle, or it's called paper roll or kitchen roll. Which one of them? Whatever it is that is okay for you. I added kitchen roll in the middle of the bowl so that my bowl can firm up while I work on the cake. And this is the end product. I hope you enjoy watching, and bye.